Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another edition of It's Been a Long Week here at the Cantina Corner podcast show here on YouTube. First of all, I know I'm recording this in the evening, but obviously I was spending time with my family today as it is Thanksgiving. So I want to give a heartfelt happy Thanksgiving to all of you here on the channel that are watching this or listening to it through the audio versions on anywhere you listen to your podcast. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, and happy Friendsgiving if you're not with your family or you can't, be with them. I hope all of you are having a great time. But with that out of the way, all the good notions of a happy holiday. We are in another episode of It's Been a Long Week, and holy shit, I have some stuff that I kind of want to go on a little bit of rant on. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to do nothing. It's late, family in the house, whatever. But there's been a lot of game releases recently. Obviously, we've talked about, we've done videos on like video game awards, game releases that come out, whether it's Halo Infinite, multiplayer, Battlefield 2042, Call of Duty Vanguard, all these big releases that have come out in the past couple weeks that we've been anticipating towards the end of the year. And there's specific particular things that have been bothering me surrounding these releases and kind of the social media aspect and community that I kind of want to bring attention to because it's driving me up a fucking wall. All right. So first, let me take a sip of my drink. Got some nice vodka here mixed with some shit. I need to decompress a little bit before I get into this. So one sec. Okay. All right. Let's get into this. So new games come out, right? New releases, all this shit. One thing that's been driving me crazy when it comes to social media reactions of these games, when it comes to influencers or people on YouTube that cover video games, that review them like we do, all that different shit. It's driving me fucking crazy that when you go on TikTok, what do you always see on TikTok? It's all negativity about these games, right? Now, before I get into that, when a new game comes out, you assume it's going to be buggy, at least in the current state and culture of video games, or I say the climate of video games, not culture, because the culture is one thing, climate's the other. So the climate of video games, most of them come out fucked from the beginning. They fix them afterwards. People bitch, yada, yada, yada. So you kind of got to expect it at this point. And when a release happens, it's just the norm now. It comes out fucked, they fix it later, whatever. But the fact that you see all these people, YouTubers, TikTokers, everybody, the first thing they do is hop on oh, can you believe that there's hackers? Oh, can you believe that there's this? It's only been a week. It's only been a day. This is happening. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. All right. Let me put it blankly like this. When I see millions of TikToks, every time there's a fucking game that comes out, and I'm going to be using a lot of swearing in here because this is agitating me. When there's TikToks, like I just saw one for Battlefield 2042. Or no, it was, Battlefield 2042. It was like, Battlefield 22 has been out for a week and hackers have already found their way into the game. No shit, Sherlock. Of course they found their way into the game. First of all, this shit's been happening forever, okay? Like, people hack and do that stuff in video games and all sorts of shit for the longest time. It's not like it's a new thing, all right? It became more of a prevalent thing because everyone on social media wants clicks and views so they can be like, oh my God, look, there's people hacking in the video. Can you believe it? Yes, I can. I can believe it. All right. That's the same thing in like real life when criminals do criminal things and people are like, can you believe that they did that? Yes, it's never going to stop no matter what you do. Law enforcement, fucking anti-hack software. It's always gonna fucking happen. All right. Saying like, oh, it's only been out a week and they're hacking. Can you believe that? What are they going to do about this? That's like using the analogy, oh, this store just opened down the street. It's only been in business for a week. Can you believe someone robbed it? Yes, I can, because people rob shit all the time. All right. People hack shit all the fucking time. It's such useless information. Why is that like something people are like, yes, I have to like this video. Oh my God, he knows that they're hacking and he's talking about it. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It happens all the time. All right. It's the same thing when people are getting on these games, when they're coming out in videos or YouTube things and they're like, epic fail. These guns are trash. This game is trash. Blah, 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 blah. First of all, quit your bitching. You paid into it. All right. You chose to pay the money. All right. Before finding out before the fact. All right. Everyone who sits there and is like, I'm never buying another Call of Duty. I'm never doing this again. I'm never buying this game again. Everyone does it. And then they're like, oh, it's broken. It's this, it's that. Every single fucking one is like that. Get over it or stop buying it. Stop buying it. All right. Because until people stop buying it, they won't stop doing this shit. All right. As long as they see the money come in, they don't give a fuck. They already got your money. All right. So that's the only way that anything can happen. So when people are sitting there making these videos talking about this shit, it gets real old real fast. It's like it's old news. It's just regurgitated. So when the next game comes out, what do you think's going to happen? Oh, the new Call of Duty after Vanguard. Can you believe blah 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 blah? So and so hacked it, and they said they had an anti-cheat and this and that. Blah 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 blah. It's like, are you surprised at this point? Like, why is it a point of like being upset about it anymore? Like, if you don't like the game, don't play it. If you're tired of it, then stop buying fucking Call of Duty or stop buying Halo. All right, people are bitching right now in Halo, which, yes, I have their same gripes a little bit, you know, where they're like, oh, the battle pass progression is horrible. Well, first of all, you have a choice on paying for that battle pass because the game right now, the multiplayer is free. So you don't have to pay shit. All right. And then they're bitching that the progression is like slow to standstill. Okay, granted, yeah, that's a little annoying, but it's still fucking free. The game's free. You've paid nothing. You literally have paid nothing to play it. And then if you pay the $10 for the battle pass, which again, your choice, I paid for it. All right. I paid for it so that I can, figure out if it's good or not because I do content like this, but I'm not going to sit there and bitch about it in a video to try to tell people it's trash, it's garbage. Can you believe that it takes so long to do this? La, la, la. Like, I'm tired of the bitching and complaining, all the whining and moaning and stuff. It's a free fucking game. All right. And yes, when a free game comes out with free events, like they just did with the Tenrai event that just came out like a day or two ago, and everyone's like, you can't even get it in the first week. You can't earn everything within the first week. Hey, numbnuts, it's still free. You've paid nothing. Nothing. It's costed you nothing. So if you're going to complain about free, these motherfuckers are going to go back to making you pay for it, and then you're going to pay for it and complain after. I'd rather it be free and be pissed off, all right? Because I didn't spend any money on it. What did I spend? Oh, some time, having fun in the game only to be irritated by a small little snippet of something. It's fucking free. All right, now if you're bitching about Call of Duty, I get it. You paid for Call of Duty like I did, but I'm actually having fun with it. I'm not complaining. Everyone sit there like, oh, the guns are broken. This is that, blah, 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 blah. When did video games not become just having fun to play? Like, it's not that bad to lose in video games. It's really not. Like, if someone's like sitting there doing where they're like, adjust these settings and pick this gun, it's broken, do this so that you can make sure you can win. That's not making it fun anymore. That is essentially being like a lawful hacker, if you will. You're finding exploits within the game without hacking and then using it. And it just, the whole climate of everything is driving me up a fucking wall. Just play the goddamn game. Have fun with it. If you don't have fun with it, don't play it. You don't have to sit there and make a fucking video about it and bitch to everybody that it's fucking epic fail. It's trash. Oh my God, can you believe this? People are getting paid to literally just clickbait bullshit. And it's just sad. Video gaming back in the day used to just be video gaming. I remember, back in the day when original Halo came out, when I was a kid in middle school, Halo Combat Evolved, the first one on original Xbox, when it was only a console game. I remember back in the day, because I was thinking about this. When you played a game, I don't remember ever going into settings and trying to be like, oh, what's the UI? What can I change with this? How can I get rid of the screen shake and do this so that I can have a competitive edge over somebody? How do I get rid of bloom, or how do I do my field of view? Or that? No, you loaded up the game. Everyone played the same and you just played and had a good time. And if you sucked, you sucked. If you were good, you were good. Plain and simple. Black and white, that's all it was. Nowadays, if you log into a game and you just go by default settings and don't touch anything, you're pretty much at a disadvantage unless you can adapt to it, because other people are sitting there fine-tuning and fine-combing all the different things that they can do to make it easier for them to kill you and be better. And then they're like, oh, I'm better than you. And it's like, well, okay, maybe from a skill standpoint, a little bit, yeah, probably. But at the same time, I'm playing the game as it was meant to be intended to play, with the screen shake, the bloom, all the different effects. That's why they put them in there, and you're disabling that shit or adjusting it and hiding stuff, which granted I've done in Halo. I've done it a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and say that I haven't done that in some games, but at the same point, it's like, why do we have to do that? Why can't we just lock all that shit and just play it as it was intended to play? Giving people the ability to do that, I think to me, is just ruining the culture of gaming, because it's giving people an edge, and other people who don't know about that stuff are getting left in the dust, whether it's Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, whatever. Like, it's just sad. So everyone in the community, everyone in the culture, bitching, complaining, this is trash, that's trash, this is fucked, this is broken, I'm never doing this again, even though they do it again. And then the other people who just want to play and can't have a good time because everyone's in there acting like fucking sweaty pieces of shit that just want to be the best of the best. It's like, dude, just have a good time and have fun. Like there's times where I'm just playing, having drinks, and I don't even care that I'm losing. I think it's funny. Like I just want to go in there and just shoot and have fun, do whatever, whether it's an MMO or an FPS. I don't have to sit there and, pick apart all the problems. Just play. Just have a fucking good time. That's what video games are intended for. There wasn't a guy back in the day when he made, the Atari and he was making Pong, or all the different games back in the day. And I know this is a bit of a stretch, but bear with me. He's like, I can't wait for the day to where we can have alterations or people can fine tune things so they can have a better edge over the other player. No, they made a fucking game so they could just make a game. And if you didn't like it, you didn't play it. And if you had a good time, you kept playing it. And it was just plain and simple. Now it's turned into a fucking science. And it's just disgusting. Like it's horrible. You can't have fun with anyone anymore. Trash talk isn't even trash talk like it was back in the day. Now trash talk is you're like, oh, you're playing with PC controls? Oh, maybe if you were playing with an Xbox controller, I might have a chance. You're cheating. It's like, just shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop fucking making these videos and ruining the culture of gaming. Like the only place that has any merit to is the fucking pros. Like if you're going to be like that, go fucking in esports. If you're not in esports, sit the fuck down, play the goddamn game and leave the rest of us alone. We're just here to have a good time. I literally want to come up, with my work schedule. All I want to do is sit down for an hour or two, maybe a couple hours and just play and just have a good time. Like after recording this video, I'm going to play with my friends, probably play some Call of Duty or Halo, one of the two, depending on which we decide. And I'm just going to have a good time. I'm not going to sit there and sweat fucking bullets that I'm trying to have the upper edge on people. If I lose, I lose. I really don't care. I just want to have a good time playing a fucking video game. And so these people that are sitting there like hackers are invading this and that, it's always going to happen. So just drop it. Drop it. All right. I can't even count on my hands right here out of the 10 fucking fingers that I have, how many times people, when a game comes out, they're like, hackers are in there. They're doing nothing about it. Well, no, you know what, motherfucker? If they do something about it, the hackers will trump that too. So there's no fix to it. It's always going to happen. All right. So just deal with it or don't play. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Honestly, this video was more like an angry rant. Kind of like the theme of It's Been a Long Week because it's been stewing in my fucking head. But that's what it is. And we all just need to play and have fun. And if you don't want to have fun, I want nothing to do with you. And if you're going to sit there and talk shit and whatever, cool. You're better than me, bro. Congratulations. I hope your life is that much better that you were able to, find the inner workings and fine tune the system so that, things were better for you and you can get the upper hand on somebody and still playing on a level playing field. You fucking chotch. Sorry, I got aggressive. I'm just saying. Tell me if you agree. Like or dislike, comment below. Let me know if you agree on this because I think it's a joke at this point. Gaming should just go back to being about gaming and not being some fucking science and analytical thing where everyone has a degree in, how to analytically figure out what's the best way to play a game. Just fucking play the game. I want to go back to like single player games because I'm getting so tired of the community when it comes to online gaming because everyone just wants to make it a science and a fucking articulate specific thing on how to be the best. Just fucking play to enjoy, man. Just play to enjoy. And it may be me being old. I'm only 31 years old, but goddamn, like let's just go back to having fun together. And that's pretty much it. That's my rant if it's been a long week. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. I'm tired of going on TikTok and YouTube and seeing this shit. Every time I go on YouTube, it's a fucking video where it's just like Call of Duty, epic fail. Oh my God, this. Can you believe this? Oh, this game's trash. Like, okay, cool. I really don't care. I'm having a good time playing it, so go fuck yourself. Period. So, with that, as I always say, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. I love every single one of you. If you didn't, go fuck yourself. And we will see you next time and have a great Turkey Day holiday and a great rest of your weekend coming up. And we will have another episode tomorrow. So definitely check that out. And I will see you next time. Peace.